the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So Wisconsin's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking down the middle. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? Looking to throw, it's Morton. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. And now this offense will take the field again. To the ground with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The Badgers in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it behind the line. It's Green. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
To the air, it's Morton. Dumps it off in the flats. And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the 1st. It's a seam wide open, and he just kept running, and he to the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance, and Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within your set.
There he goes. The 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll... The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking left. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Back to throw, it's Morton. Makes the grab. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to ride this running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires incomplete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got his man, makes the grab. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Touchdown, Buckeye! Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On the move, it's Tompkins. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes. Here's the handoff. Got the 1st down and more. There he goes. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Buckeyes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got enough space. And he's moving. They'll run this play from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Complete to the left. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Made the grab. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to the big tight end. Connection to the right. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Just keep slinging it. He's got the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. It's complete to the right. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Touchdown! Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to go up top on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Past the 20. Touchdown, Badgers. He got loose. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Got his man quickly. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got him. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. The play action fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Third down coming after the incompletion.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's cut. The Badgers send out the punt unit. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
They got him free for a big gainer down to the 33. They used the jump play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just out. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Dances away. Finds a little space. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Morton. Oh, they're after him! And the defense will correct. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires to the big fella. Really Nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. And the Badgers will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to pop the draw. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll finish the run. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Buckeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give on the counter. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll give it to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the stick.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead? Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Throws to the tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when you're in...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. From the gun, running back on the move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buckeyes have pushed it inside the 20. To the air, it's Morton. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking downfield and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. And off from the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll try the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get
a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back open in the middle. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that first down, and now they have a decision to make.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody.
They got him. sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Quarterback floating away from pressure.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground, but this defense chooses.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock him free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Tompkins. At the 35, he's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now they'll run the draw. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. He gets a block. And they're going to score again. Yet another touch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Inside the... And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have... And after this play, the cake will be baked. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Morton. He lets one fly deep. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Guys,